So there's a simple way of building a cart with local storage, which means that the cart won't be deleted if you refresh your browser, or if you close the web browser and come back to it, it will still be there stored locally in on your hard drive. So let's see how this works. So we can add an apple to the cart, we can add a potato, we can show the cart. So see, we have an apple and potato right now. And if we show the cart, we see we have $10.50 for each. I made them the same price for simplicity, and that's a total $21. Again, you can make it look nicer and have better logic to it, but this is just a base for you to see how to use local storage. So and if I refresh and I show the cart, notice the values are still there. So let's take a look at the code. We have our styles. We have 2 items, products I have that you can buy. Each costs $10.50. So in here, what we have on the show cart, we have some functions. Show cart, delete cart. On the add to cart button, we have add to cart, and we pass a parameter apple. On the potatoes one, we have add to cart, and we pass a parameter potato. This is how we know the item that is added to the cart. And let's look at the add to cart function. So here we have add to cart, the item that is passed. So with local storage, so first we check to see if the cart is empty. If it is empty, we just place the item inside the cart at the beginning. If it's not empty, we separate the items by a space, and then we add the items. So we concatenate this plus equals. We concatenate the items inside this local storage variable. So the thing with local storage, it can only store strings. You can have as many variables as you want. So I could have had item 1 here, and then I could have had another variable. I could have come down and had cart 2 is equal to a different item. But I kept it simple and I only used one variable, but you can add more local storage variables if you want. So I just have them separated by spaces. And then I have this pl storage.inner.html just displays what's inside the cart. That's what, so if I add this, that's what this is. That's a paragraph, a demo paragraph up here. So if you see with the ID p local storage, it shows the local storage what's inside there. So that's how the add to cart works. We can delete the cart. This will remove all the items from the cart. We just local storage, remove item, the name of the local storage variable, which is cart, and then we just display the empty cart, which will show nothing. So the show cart, which we have an empty table here, and the show cart button here will draw like a table. So we have the item price, right, where we're just sending HTML tags straight to the browser using JavaScript. We have the cart array. So here is where we convert the local storage. We use split, which converts each of those words, apple, potato, to an array. And using that array now, we can then loop through that array to then display the items and the price. We have the price. Each is at $10.50. But you can include more logic if you have different prices, which I'm sure you will. And then we just display the tags, and at the final last row of the table, we calculate $10.50 by the cart array length to find the total price of the cart. And we use to fix to keep it at 2 decimal points, because it's so that's easier to see it's a dollar value. So this is how it's done. This is a very simple example. In In another example, we'll be showing how to do PHP with the cart, which might be a bit better, but more. This is just a simpler way just to show how it can be done. You might want to take user accounts into consideration. You can use local storage to have user accounts, I suppose, or maybe you could include the name of the person that's ordering these items and separate the cart for each name of the person. Um, it's just a simple way so that we don't have to use PHP. Next, I will show you how to do PHP cart, which might add a little more complexity, but you will see how it goes.